And we are live on YouTube. What's up, folks? And now we're going to Facebook.
Do I look even like I'm just like
It's 3, 2, 1.
you got me like
I don't think it took a screenshot.
Yeah, you got me sniffing stuff over here. Hey, sawdust and racing fuel. Call it the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Do you like it?
I do like that.
What is that one?
Patchouli, cedarwood, and winter wonderland.
Oh yeah, that's why I like it. Okay, going live on mine.
I like this one.
And I'm live. Hello, ladies and gents. Just
What up, everybody?
preparing to start the recording for episode.
Today, here's our first official one there.
Woo!
Reaper.
It's not Carolina Reaper, folks.
Oh, that.
Ooh, yeah.
I smell the sawdust and I smell the other one.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and
Why are
spit
they
it
in
out
there
now.
with fun?
Hi, Bridget.
All right, guys.
So much
Everybody
noise.
here? This.
So we're gonna go ahead and throw it out there since we are,
In the process of working on it.
yeah, in the process of working
Well, the
on it.
girls are working.
Yeah, the girls are working on one thing. We're doing this. We are coming out with a line of beard care products. I know. It was, oh, that's so hipster. No, but I mean, we got beards. Got to take care of them.
Beard oils.
Yep, beard oils. They're going to have happy St. Patrick's Day, Jared. But they're coming
Or
up
if you're
next
really
week.
drunk, happy Pat St. Tricks Day.
Yeah, Pat Satrick. And if you're a little dyslexic.
A dyslexic duck.
Yeah. What we 10W30.
What up, Workman?
We have racing fuel, Jared. We have racing fuel.
Yes, I'm in the process. I just told him to make one with the
Racing fuel and sawdust.
sawdust, and we're going to call it the Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, we can't really call it Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm pretty sure that's trademarked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Reaper is too somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody's trademarked something.
Okay. Well, we're going to once we get all of our blends figured out,
We'll have people.
we will have it up on
We'll have our
website.
people contact your people.
You can message me, and once I have everything posted, you can check out our website, which is now officially our own domain name, thedaddybrigade.com.
Except we can't put it up on anything anywhere.
We can't put it up on social media because as of right now, it's still a redirect URL instead of a straight up URL. So Facebook and Instagram don't like redirect URLs in your bios. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg.
Which is actually funny because you know who had that problem the other night?
Josh.
Nope.
No?
Mike. Knockout Lights.
Yeah, I did see that.
And I messaged him and I said, dude, you may want to delete that out. And he goes, okay, I'll have to try it. And he deleted it out and it started working again.
Yep.
He never did get back to me that it worked, but I noticed the next day that he was posting again.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, because it was not letting us post, not letting us like things, because we had that URL in our bio, because it was unallowed URL, because it redirects and not straight to our, server address.
you know they can't see your face. You only got like half a corner.
Is that better? Sit like this. You see me now.
You're like too close.
Is that better?
Wow.
Yeah. But anywho.
So, on this lovely episode, well, yeah, we're just going to go with it.
Yeah, it's going to be an open mic / rant
Where
night.
did you get the bottle of water?
Dude, little man. Kyler Lane.
Kyler.
Sorry we're yelling at my children. Your brother had your bottle of water. It is to stay in here on the counter, please.
And please make sure you didn't dump any.
Yeah, double check, make sure you didn't spill it. Oh, the dad life. What? Harper, I'm recording, sweetheart. Go play. Okay? You popped its head. You popped Cyborg's head off.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
But anywho, yeah, it's gonna be open
Wow, you
mic
have a
rant.
lot of people watching.
Yeah.
I don't.
I have 6. You have 1. Who's
Yeah.
watching? Now you have
we're-
two.
No, I think Ricky's gone again. That's my cousin, and that's my buddy Josh. He's the one that actually had the Tiny podcast.
Oh.
Because his nickname's Tiny.
Tiny.
He's not Tiny.
No, he's not tiny. Yes, parental life is fantastic. No more donuts. Go
Not
eat
right now.
goldfish. Go eat some more goldfish. I'm gonna go epic fat kid. My crack dealer was out. You know, it's been a year. 10 minutes.
Okay, go that way. Okay. No, Jonathan, give me that back.
Hey,
No.
you know better than to play with tools that you're not supposed to have.
Thank you. That one actually has to get sent back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it won't charge. It gets on the charger and goes click, 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 click.
Huh.
I don't know if it's bad or if there's
Did
contact
you
bad.
get the lifetime warranty?
They're supposed to have a lifetime
Nope.
warranty.
You have to register. Has it been within 3 years?
Oh yeah.
Then register it if you have your receipt.
I don't.
Well, it's 3-year warranty, but that 3-year warranty I don't think covers battery. You have to register because I registered mine.
I'm gonna see. Maybe the contacts are bad.
Yes. Yes, they do, man.
I don't know. I'll look at it later. Maybe the contacts are bad or something.
Men folk.
Menfolk. More testing smells.
Is that the mixed?
Good.
I think if there was more of it, it'd be stronger. It'd be good. But yeah,
There's samples.
I know there's samples.
See, to me that seems pretty strong.
Oh yeah, Bridget, I heard. Awesome sauce.
Yeah, that smells super good.
I'm no longer
Like it?
with the company.
Which one's that?
That's the one that I brought out.
Yeah, I like that one.
They like this one too.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, he's huge. Huge.
Huge.
Freaking huge. Some huge friggin' guy.
Bigger than me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, the littlest kid in our high school, she was a short little girl, sat on his bicep for a picture. For the biggest and smallest person
Oh,
in high
geez.
school. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go into the intro, and then we'll get right to it.
Can we just like put ESPN music after our intro song? The da 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 da. Like I feel like that we should have that.
Yeah, well, I don't know if she wants to have us smelling that, Jamie. You might have a long, boring video to watch. Yeah. Anywho.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you and you and you.
Yes, all of you.
All of you out there.
All over the
watching us.
world. I can't even see who's.
Because we're not Irish, but Irish. Well, I'm Irish.
I'm English.
He's not Irish.
And German.
Still not Irish.
No, you're right. Why do you think my entire family has blue eyes?
I seen a funny post today actually.
Uh-oh.
On Facebook. It says Happy National White Pride Day, the only day that you can be happy to be white. It abruptly goes back to being racist at last call on March 18th.
Gross, Jamie.
6/8/426.
Holy hell. Remind me not to piss you off.
He's a nice guy. I told you. We'll have to have you come on.
Yep. All right, so we are going to.
He's also. What were those, Josh? What were the shotguns that you dual wielded?
Oh boy.
Were they Benelli's? There's a video somewhere of him dual wielding shotguns.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the intro when I get it in there, just so that everybody on the live stream can hear this fantasticness.
Thank you for letting us do this to Rob and everybody from the guys from. Well, now they're called the Lost Ones.
Really?
Yeah, formerly Race Riot.
Yeah.
Hi, Liz.
I go back to 0. And paste. Boom. I can't play that and record.
No, you can't.
Son of a biscuit. I'm going to play the music anyway, just so you can hear it. Because it's on the live.
Yeah.
And be on the safe recording. Get us in the mood. All right, so you heard it. Now we're just going to go straight to our quote-unquote script that we do not have.
No, actually, we don't have a script, so we're just winging this.
Hence, open mic and
All of
rant.
it. All of it. Yeah.
It's just going to be all the things that.
Hi, Deanna.
All
One
right.
was a Benelia before, the other was a Mossberg 930 SPX. Dual wielding. Both of them, and it is probably the most American video ever. Because I do believe he's in a cutoff flannel shirt too.
Joe Dirt style, eh?
Oh yeah.
Did you have the mullet?
No,
Ah!
no. I don't think he's ever had long hair.
I don't think you've ever had a mullet either.
Yeah, actually, I did. Remind me. I'll find there's pictures of.
I
me
did
with-
too until I was about 4 years
Yeah.
old.
I think I had mine at 5 and 6.
Yeah, I had hair down on my butt crack.
Does that not surprise me?
Dude,
All
we grew
right.
up in the late 80s.
So let's just run this into the ground.
Yep, anywho. All right, ready? And hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the Daddy Brigade podcast. I'm Keith the Bearded Tank.
I'm Zach the Tactical Gnome. Wow, I messed that one up.
Ah, God
Wow.
dang it.
Tongue tied. Holy crap.
And I promise we've only each had one beer today. Well, since I've been here.
No, I've only had one
Okay.
case.
Even though one case, okay. I mean, it is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wait, but sometime throughout this podcast, the live stream, we do have to do a shot of Jameson.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I don't even know if I have Jameson.
Well, son of a biscuit.
Well, we'll just go with it.
All
Stand
right.
by, I'll send it to you. He's going to send me the video.
All right. Okay. Take two. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the Daddy Brigade podcast. I'm Keith the Bearded Tank.
I'm Zach the Tactical Gnome.
Hey, you nailed it that time.
Wow, dude, like I could feel my tongue sticking.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, on this episode,
That could be all the steam and maple syrup from yesterday.
Yeah, he's got a sugar high.
Yeah.
His mouth's all sticky.
Dry.
Yeah. Good stuff, though. Not gonna lie.
You got to see the end of it. Ha, you look like Lucas Burnley. That's awesome.
Cool.
It says you look like Lucas Burnley. That is awesome. What up, Jesse? That
Anyway,
is great that they think you look like Lucas Burnley.
yeah. Apparently, Facebook algorithms think I look like Lucas Bartley.
And if you don't know who Lucas Burnley is, go check him out.
Yep.
Awesome knife maker.
I like mine. Thanks, Zach.
You're very
Fantastic.
welcome.
I had to run it through the sonic cleaner, so it's at home on a magnet drying on the refrigerator.
Nice. I still hate you.
I'm sorry.
That's one actually I don't have that I truly want to get my hands on is a Quaken.
Yeah, good thing.
Okay.
Good night.
So,
Open mic and rant.
yeah. Basically,
Not safe for work, folks.
oh yeah, no, this is probably not
Unless
gonna be
you wear headphones when you're working.
or around the kids or
Thanks, Josh. He tagged me in it.
oh good. Yeah, around the kids or around
Yeah. Not
A lot of
safe for
people.
little ears because it's probably going to get ugly.
first and foremost, Keith came up yesterday. I was over at our family farm.
Ooh, new smells.
The girls are coming through. New smiles. Which one's that?
Rachel and sawdust.
False.
No, leather and sandal.
Blended whiskey.
Leather. Ooh.
You like it?
I like that one.
Yes.
That's like, yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Which one's this?
I don't have a name for it yet. I gotta come up with
What is it?
Yeah, but what's in it?
Barbershop and leather.
Call it barbershop. Barbershop and leather. See, that smells a lot like that one now.
That's you smell a lot of leather in there.
The leather's overpowering. Want me to
Smell
more
this one?
barbershop?
Yeah. Okay, for the folks that you are listening on Spreaker and such,
Oh, straight razor.
we are coming out with some beard care products. Before you say, "Oh, you guys are such freaking hipsters," blah blah. No, we're men with beards. Got to take care of that shit.
And girls like,
And women like the smells.
yes. because it's women making the smells.
Yeah, the wives are out there playing with the fragrance oils and everything else. And
Yeah, we're gonna have lavender ones too for all you folks that think that lavender oils cure everything.
I can make one that smells like a London fall. It's lavender, frankincense,
Actually,
and
it actually
bergamot.
smells good. Okay, go.
Okay.
Shoot.
Anywho.
Shoot. I just like the fact that it still said you look like Lucas Burnley.
I know.
That makes me happy.
Yes. It's
To know that I've got,
it is
Lucas's-
not polyester leather Tedesco.
To know that I have
Mr. Baldy Locks himself.
a guy that looks like Lucas. No.
Stay out of
Anyways,
my boots.
so back to what I was saying. So Keith come up yesterday. I was over at the family farm for a good 10 hours yesterday, boiling maple syrup and splitting wood and keeping the fire going and pouring syrup and splitting wood and adding more syrup or sap and splitting more wood and
feeding the fire.
feeding a fire and reading a book and
Dumping barrels.
yeah. So that's what I did for 10 hours straight yesterday. Keith came up for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm at an hour and a half until I almost got the van stuck.
Yeah, until we almost got the minivan stuck in the all-wheel drive. But we managed to. He got to see the experience a little bit. This is the second year that my family's done it, so I've kind of been around it for a little bit. But basically, what it is what a lot of people don't realize is, so you go to the store, you see maple syrup, the cheap stuff, but then you see real maple syrup, and it's $15 a bottle, and people are like, "Oh my god, there's no way I'm spending that much." Well,
Yeah, it's worth
he
it.
got to see what just my family does, and we don't even sell ours. What goes into it?
Yeah.
And
See, the thing with that is everybody anymore is about instant gratification, and they don't want to put in the work. If you don't want to spend $15 a bottle on, a quart.
Randy, we'll be lucky if we have a bunch.
$15 on a quart of real fresh maple syrup. Go make it yourself, but no,
Yeah.
they ain't gonna put that kind of work.
So
into it.
let me explain this. So I boiled 110 gallons of sap yesterday, and last night when I left at 7:45. Now, mind you, we started this at 10 in the morning. I was talking to my stepdad right before that, and he said, we'll be lucky if we have 4 gallons of actual usable syrup.
People
We'll
don't
probably
realize
have
how
about
much-
3 3/4 gallons.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot
So
of
it's-
water that is in that sap.
And you didn't, when you were there, it wasn't even roaring.
Yeah.
We had the fire roaring still, but prior to you getting there, man, I had to have all the doors open because it was like being in a sauna in there. Man, I love how it keeps saying with your glasses on, you look like all my friends.
No, I don't have glasses on. Let's see who it tags me in this time.
Well, you're already tagged as Keith.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, so
I need my glasses on. I'm going to get a migraine from staring at the screens.
that was what I did
Thanks for
yesterday.
not making an old joke.
I didn't.
I know, that's why I said thanks.
Aren't I not older than you?
Yeah, by a year.
Yeah, okay, so.
You still crack an old joke. My wife cracks an old joke, so she's only not even quite 2 years younger.
Dude, look, I've got a skunk stripe of white here.
Yeah, but the camera's not picking up all the whites that are in my beard.
Yeah, but you can pick it up in mine. It's like white.
Yeah, that's true.
And then it stops. Like,
Mine goes
it
from
does
black.
look like I can see why people ask if I died.
Red.
Because
Yeah.
okay.
Anywho.
So that was the fun from yesterday.
I don't know. That was fun yesterday. I brought my buddy who lives in Hermantown, kind of a city boy.
Yeah.
Sorry about your luck, TJ. You're a city boy.
I would have to say a little bit of a city boy. But
he come down, checked it out.
it was really cool to see somebody like that intrigued.
Yeah.
And I think he enjoyed standing in the steam full of
The
smell.
sweet smell of maple syrup.
That is the one cool thing. Like, it does smell good in there.
Yeah.
So this episode is gonna be.
You can see my life. Or you can see his.
This episode's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
because we're gonna get into some political stuff. We're gonna get into not really political stuff, but some political stuff.
Yeah, it's political, flat out. I mean,
Yeah, it's all gonna be.
kind of political.
We're gonna talk about. Well, everybody knows what happened Friday
What's up, Radar?
in New Zealand.
Yep.
Um,
If you haven't, you live under a rock.
yeah, I think you live under a rock. So, yeah. What else? What is the other thing that I wanted to say? I gave you a whole list of things, and now I'm trying to blank now.
Yeah, me too.
So we had
of course,
the-
our phones are going too.
We had the New Zealand thing. We
Yep.
had
Sandy Hook.
Yes. Now the court in Connecticut ruled that it's legal to sue the rifle maker.
Oh yeah,
So I'm sure.
and the wife.
And my
Yelling
wife
at the race.
screaming at the top of her lungs at a NASCAR race.
Harvick came in fourth, Blaney came in fifth, and freaking Bush won again.
Ugh.
Did he get his 200th win?
We got more smiles, folks.
What was that?
It's a London Fog, but I'm not saying it.
Somebody just make the one that I want.
What is it?
Racing fuel and sawdust.
We can do that.
Man.
Anyways,
Sorry, my snaz is never dry. You never notice the burger counters how they always have the coffee?
Yeah.
Every time.
That's just like when you're eating sushi. You're not supposed to put the ginger on the sushi. The sushi's there. The ginger's putting your palate of it.
I eat it
Yeah.
by itself.
Yeah, me too. Especially my homemade pickled ginger.
oh my God, so much
Anyway,
love.
children.
Sorry.
Please go. Harper, turn around and go, please.
But I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't know if it's still good.
It's fine.
It's ginger. It's from when I was pregnant. That's
No, it
how
wasn't.
you know
That's the kid at work made that to me,
that
remember?
one. We had another one in there when I was pregnant. So I ate candy ginger.
That's fantastic.
Mhm.
I love ginger. I'm the only one in the house that really will eat it. But
Anyway, so let's start with that was what Wednesday's match. So I don't know, was it a Supreme Court, state Supreme Court, whatever?
there was
It was a court. We'll just go with some dumbass court. And like I said, this is not going to be a good episode.
no.
So some brilliant panel of judges
Elected officials.
thought it was a bright idea to agree in favor that you should be allowed,
Yep.
which was the supposed rifle maker of the AR that was used at Sandy Hook. Now, I'm not getting into conspiracy theories and this and that and the other here, but they pulled the AR out of the guy's trunk. Like, they showed video footage of them pulling the AR-15 out of the shooter's trunk. What's that?
It's the one you asked for.
Makes it on one?
Yeah.
And it's all on my nose now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might have to change the balance of a couple more drops of sawdust over.
Yeah.
Because the race feels
I keep smacking myself in the nose with it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so now that's all I can smell.
Yeah. Well, it's all over your hand and on the end of your nose. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna smell the end of my nose.
beer and race fuel. Yes.
No, that's sawdust and race fuel.
You got beer on your breath. Race fuel on your nose.
It's a redneck house party.
Yes.
Anyways,
Anywho.
so they pulled the AR-15 out of the gentleman's trunk. Supposedly a shotgun was used. I don't know. We're not
That's
going to
a
get it.
strong word, gentlemen. The person.
The spineless
No, that's not.
coward
Yeah.
prick bastard. Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Person.
Okay, so anyways, the so now they're allowing people to sue the rifle maker, which is
It's an absolute load of malarkey.
well, in my opinion, it's a bad thing all around.
Yeah.
For several reasons. One, that now opens up a whole
another can of worms.
metric ton of problems, because what that means is now
Say hi.
anybody can sue anybody, any manufacturer of anything. So what that basically says is, one of my friends brought this up, is if I go out, drink a bunch of these at a bar, get in a car, drive my car, and I T-bone Keith in an intersection and kill Keith, Stevie can turn around and sue Budweiser, can sue the manufacturer of the car, can sue the cell phone company that I was texting on while I was driving, and can sue the bar.
Yeah.
On top of myself, but they can. That's a little better.
That's a lot better. I can smell more. I can definitely smell the sawdust in it now.
Does it bad or anything?
No, it's good.
So, yes, so there are those. That's the big problem that we have.
Yes, you're on. You want to
Yes.
play with my flash? He wants to play with my flashlight. Oh, he's gonna get mad if I don't turn it on too.
And he's barred.
He had my big one the other day. Made me put it on strobe. Don't shine your tries, ding dong. Okay, no more. Put it away.
So, anyways,
Hi, Jamie.
that's one thing that it's basically it opens up a whole thing of being allowed to let people sue makers of an object or makers of several things, even though they're not the ones that did it.
No, you're not.
So Remington didn't go in there and shoot all those little kids. Some deranged jackass did that.
Yeah.
And not only did he shoot all those little kids, he shot his own mother to get the guns.
Yeah.
So
Okay, think about it, folks. He used a tool to do something mean.
but you're a tool.
I am a tool bag.
I'm a tool.
These are tools.
He's a tool.
He's a tool.
He's also made from a tool.
Boom. Anywho,
Adult daddy here.
yeah, adult dad joke. Thank you.
Oh, don't break the fridge.
Yeah, don't break the.
Oh, do I have to get the jar out?
Don't tempt me, man. That's all these people. No.
Please, can I, this is where I'm sitting.
They want to blame the guns for the bad things that have happened. Guess what, folks? It's an inanimate object. It's a tool used by a bad person. Has nothing to do with the gun.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, Randy. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. They pushed for a lot of things that shouldn't be pushed for.
Which kind of leads into our second rant, part of the rant. So, Randy brought up a valid point. The Democrats, and I'm not saying it's just the Democrats, because I know there were some Republicans, but they introduced a bill, which I know will get shot full of more holes than Swiss cheese and
Baby Swiss?
just full, whatever. Yeah, it'll just get shot full of holes. Like, it'll look like the Titanic. Which, did you know that the pool on the Titanic's still full of water after all these years?
Ta-da!
Anyways, Keith with the torch shotgun. I'm getting bombarded.
I like that one.
What is that?
One's the one you asked for.
Yeah.
It smells different now.
They added carrier oil to it. Did you use grapeseed or what?
It smells
We're
less
making
now.
Well, it's diluted a little bit more now.
Smell it now. It smells less of the potent
But do you
ratio.
want a straight smell like you just
Yeah,
smell
no.
can too?
You
Spray on
need
your
it.
face?
Yes.
You need to dilute it a little bit.
Yes. I would soak my face in cam too. Okay, so now we're kicking all the kids out.
Go.
Out.
Out, please.
Everybody say hi. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you want more water?
Your cup is right there.
Oh no, that's all.
No.
Do you need more?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, so they want to introduce this bill to regulate. Is it regulate? Is that how they put it?
What?
Or is it register ammunition?
Register. Well, PA. You're talking the PA one?
No, I'm talking about the national one. Democrats want. Yeah, PA wants you to register your guns, which
every year with
every year
included fee, which in and of itself is unconstitutional because you cannot license or charge a fee for a God-given right.
So why do I have to pay a $200 chamber suppressor?
Exactly. Exactly. My friend.
So, anyways, I was talking about the ammunition. Is it a regular, or they want to regulate?
They want to regulate.
There's something they want to do with the ammunition. I'm not a background
They
check.
want to do a background check.
They want to do a
They want to
background
regulate
check.
ammunition sales. We have to do a background.
They
check
want to do a
for
background
ammo,
check
too.
for ammo, just like you would with firearms, which
I think you only have to do it once every so often is what they're proposing, and you get like
it's a crock of shit.
It is still a crock of shit. Period. But
it's absolutely ridiculous. So that means that, and I think you have to be 21, don't you?
I don't know. I don't read into the specifics of it.
If I remember right, I think you have to be 21. So that
I
means,
don't need to read into the specifics because it's unconstitutional and bullshit.
Yeah, it really is. The other thing that really kind of has been getting on my nerves a lot lately is I'm for the Second Amendment, but
it's not the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
It's the Article of the Fourth. Read the original Bill of Rights.
Smart guy over here.
Do you want your water or not, Harvard? No?
Anyways, but yeah, I'm all for gun right, or I'm all for, no gun rights. But, right, like that's the thing. Like everybody.
I'm all for guns, but you have to go through all these red flags and red tape, all this red tape to get them first. No. That's not how
I
it
think I
works.
should be allowed to own a tank.
I agree. You want people running around
I
with
personally-
rocket launchers? Hell yeah!
No. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
No, not really. I really don't want anybody running around with an RPG. You know how unreliable those things are.
Yeah. Yeah. But still, if they want one, they should be allowed to have one.
I mean, like you're aiming here and it goes here.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's smart to use it,
I just
but if
think,
they want to
I
own
think
it,
it'd
they
be fun to
should
try.
be able to own it.
I think it'd be fun for me to drive a tank to work.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
After that video I sent you, friggin' 70-mile-an-hour Abrams out of the video.
Now. Go, children. Go. Out. Now.
She's getting the diaper bag too. Everybody's
No.
getting the diaper bag. Everybody. Anyways.
Oh, children. Dad live.
So, yeah, I sent Keith video of an Abrams tank, and they parked, it looked like a Buick Century, like an old Buick Century.
It wasn't a full-size car, but it wasn't a compact. It was something mid-size. I don't remember
I don't
what
know.
it was. It had the
But
trunk
at
on
like 70 mile an hour, they blasted this thing with the tank. The tank didn't stop. Like, no, it didn't even slow phase. It just,
No.
and
Well, like you see some of those will go right across the top of the small stretch of water.
oh yeah,
Yeah. It's
but I was just like, oh, well, like it completely destroyed that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But that would be great for me, dealing with PA traffic.
Yeah.
And maybe like a 105 fire mission, like 5 minutes prior to that.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, yeah. This is going to be a short one, I think.
That's all right. We've
I
done
don't know.
some pretty long ones recently. It's okay if we have a short one, I think. We can rant, and then we can talk about some other stuff. that we've got
The
coming
one
up.
big thing that we wanted to get on was, we all know what happened in New Zealand.
Yep.
You know what? I'll let you go on that one.
Of the video that I watched,
Did you watch the full? Did you ever actually
no,
get it?
I could not find the full one
She didn't have the gunpowder, but snow.
because the
didn't
full
have
one
the
kept getting
gunpowder?
taken down.
She forgot the gunpowder, but this is
No, she didn't.
that's fireworks and
Yeah, it's fireworks. It's not gunpowder.
Oh, that's the one you had me smell. That's not gunpowder. You had
No. I had you smell gunpowder. Fireworks smells very close. It's not quite the same.
fireworks on that side.
It's not gunpowder. It's fireworks.
But if you had to drop the gunpowder in this,
Yeah, that,
Yeah. Oh,
she
yeah.
has gunpowder.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
She cried.
Yeah, she put it on there.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Anyways, so we know what happened.
Stop digging with the top. I had it set. There.
Basically, here's how I'm gonna go about this. I've watched the full video, and it's 17 minutes long. And
Water's over here. Drink it over here.
somebody was just commenting up here something about New Zealand straightened it out, whatever. I don't know.
It was probably a note, Facebook notification.
Something to American
Get the
Iron
one that's
Sides.
got the lid on it still over there.
It said Iron Horse to American Iron. Or
I don't know. I followed Iron
Sides.
Sight's Armory while I was talking to Debbie the other day. So
No, this is Iron Sides to American Iron.
Oh, I don't know.
Patriot. I don't know.
It was probably the American Patriots group I'm in.
Oh, maybe.
I guess.
Anyway,
yeah,
so-
Ironhide.
Ironhide.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, it's 17 minutes of just carnage.
Yeah.
It's really the first like
Hey, over there.
2 minutes are him driving to the mosque.
Because this guy
And then
live streamed himself.
He gets to the mosque and like gets out of the car and basically 12 gauge. As soon as he comes up to the mosque, the first two people just
He just empties the 12 gauge.
yeah, and then
Throws it to the ground.
and yeah, and it just goes from there.
Yeah, and mag after mag.
Um,
AR that he's got. It looks stupid because it's got shit painted all over it.
Yeah, they
It
look
looks like
ridiculous. You think they're toys at first, all the stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like something out of freaking Fortnite or something.
Yeah,
With all the stuff that's all over it.
he's got like 6 more guns sitting on the passenger seat
Yep.
of his car now, which would be the driver's seat in America.
Yep.
Because it's right next to the car. But he goes back in the building 2 or 3 times. He shoots a bunch of people. I mean, it's just
He
terrible.
shoots people that are cowered in a pile in a corner of the room.
2 corners.
2 corners. Well, yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know how far you've seen, but like
The only video I saw was right after it split off right after the guy knocked him down in the hallway, and then he got back up and started blasting again, and then that was it. He come out, was shooting, and the guy was over on the corner on the right, comes running around trying to get out. And
Yeah.
kind of knocked him over.
Oh, I
Or he
didn't see
dropped
that
the
part.
camera. Yeah. It wasn't very long into when right after he first came in, he kind of knocked over. I don't know if he actually got knocked over or the camera just hit the ground.
I think the camera just hit the ground.
But he picked it back up, blasted some more people, and the kid turned and shot the one people. The porter turned his head, he turned the camera this way
Yeah.
while I was still just blindly shooting. And then,
Yeah, I don't know. There was, yeah.
yeah,
The best way to describe it's like kind of looked like. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it.
yeah. I mean,
It was just bad all the way around.
it was bad.
And
The
then
media tried to paint him as
The
a
worst-
right wing.
the worst part is the female after, like towards the end after he shot everybody in the mosque. I mean, he shoots this poor lady twice, comes up, blasts her in the back head, and then drives over. And as he's driving, like he's popping shots off of the shot, like another shotgun out of the front windshield of his car, and out like he shatters the side window shooting at people. It's just completely and utterly just pure evil.
Yeah, there's no other word for it. It's pure
And
evil.
people are justifying what he did because, oh, well, they did that to us on 9/11 and they've done that for years. And hey, out in the living
Now,
room.
go.
Now.
Yeah. Go out now.
That is your water.
I took her water.
She can
Go.
take it in there if she doesn't spill it.
You spill
Anyways,
it,
so
I'm not going to be happy. Go now.
basically people were justifying what he did because, oh, well, they've done it to us. His manifesto, I read 2 pages that
I
like
didn't
everybody
read very
put.
much of it.
I've read pretty much what everybody posted. I think I read the
Yeah.
same shoe.
Yeah.
Sick, twisted, but he's painting himself like he's making himself seem like a white supremacist, and he's not.
God, no.
If you read through everything in the actual manifesto, like some people have, he's more aligned with like communism and socialism.
Yep.
Than the.
He flat out said in there, the one part that I read, that he's
the only reason
trying
he
to
used,
split America.
Yeah, and that's the only reason he used
that agenda.
DARs.
Yeah, because he's trying to split the right wing from the left wing and cause chaos in America, which is going to make us weak. Which it will make us weak. You know, division, united we stand, divided we fall, people. And that's he's trying to forward the agenda of the fall of our country.
There you go.
Ooh, yes.
We gotta order maple. I figured out what the bacon stuff smells like by itself.
Bacon?
It's like a bacon strip.
Yes, bacon strip.
Anyways.
You want your dog to eat your face off.
Yeah.
It's just pure.
Yeah.
It's hatred. It really is.
That is the epitome of a hate crime.
But is it? That's the thing. Like, yes, it's a hate crime because he went and murdered people from a specific
based on their beliefs.
But this is where people are going to hate me. What's any different between what he did and what the dude in Vegas did and what the dude in New York did that was the radical Islamist guy running over all those people in New York down Main Street with the rental truck?
It's a mass murder, plain and simple.
It's all mass murder. At what point does it become a hate crime?
Well, you could take the Vegas guy out of being a hate crime because it was definitely a mixed crowd. There's not one specific group targeted.
But
therefore, it would.
But remember, they didn't
judicially fall under as a hate crime.
They didn't consider that a hate crime or a terroristic thing. Well, they did consider it finally a terroristic thing.
Domestic terrorism.
But a hate crime for the New York when he had the rental truck and ran all those people over.
Well,
but that was considered domestic terrorism. But that's what that should be. And now, mind you, folks, New Zealand has very strict gun laws, and now they've completely outlawed semi-automatics.
That is getting proposed. I haven't seen.
No, actually, I just seen a thing last night that says they've outlawed.
Okay.
I don't know if 100%, but
I haven't seen that.
I believe that's what it said, that they're outlawing semi-automatic rifles.
Okay.
Which they already had screwed up stuff enough. Like, if you've seen the guns, they were actually kind of cool looking. Like how the stock, like the one kid, if you watched Opie's, like it looked really cool.
Yeah.
More testing. Bear with us. What you got?
I like it. What is it?
It's gunpowder and what?
It's not gunpowder.
It's not gunpowder.
Cedarwood, leather, and peppermint.
As I say, I definitely smell the mint.
No, I can smell the leather.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
Anywho.
But see, that's the thing. And this is where, like I said, I'm going to push people off. Is they're all hate crimes. Yes, they're mass murder. They're all mass murder. But they're all hate crimes, too.
Why would you consider Vegas a hate crime, though?
Because the dude just hated people, period. There's a hate. I mean, yes, a hate crime is what we know is, oh, well.
Legally a hate crime.
I hate this guy because he's black, or I hate this guy because he's white, or I hate this guy because he's a Jew, or I hate this guy because he's a Muslim. Yes.
I can understand why you're saying that would be, in your mind, a hate crime, but legally it's not a hate crime.
Correct. But he had hatred to do that. We'll put it that way. Like, he had hatred towards people to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you said, legally speaking, it's not a hate crime. But at what point do you go from hate crime? Like, where does hate crime stop and domestic terrorism start when it gets into these mass shootings or mass whatever you want to get into, somebody running somebody over with a truck, or like 9/11? Like, could 9/11 be considered a hate crime?
Yes. But you got to look at, legally speaking, I think you have to look when you talk about terrorist attack versus hate crime. What's the nationality of the perpetrator?
9/11, they were all from Saudi. Well, a majority of them.
Okay. And then there's, I don't know what the difference between hate crime versus domestic terrorism.
If somebody
I
that's
don't know
legally
what the line
on
there.
here that knows legal that can explain that to us later, please do.
Yeah,
Because there is no, to me, there is no, one is one and one is the other legally, but to me, it should be the same thing.
Yeah, but like I said, there's, for me, like when you're legally talking, I don't know what the line is between
If the
hate crime.
if the KKK goes and blows up an all-black church in the middle of Alabama, it's considered a hate crime and domestic terrorism because they blew up something.
Right. I think the way they pull it legally in the legal system, which would give the harsher, like what would we give the least public repercussion, but the most legal ramifications. You know what I'm saying? Like with that, because between hate crime and domestic terrorism, because I don't know where legally the line is drawn there.
I mean, I think any serial killer could be
A
domestic terrorist.
Yeah. And I know a lot of things have changed since 9/11 in those definitions.
I think-
Vomited on our floor.
What am I smelling?
Just smell it. Tell me what you think it is.
Chloroform. Actually, it smells like nail polish remover.
That is blended whiskey and something.
Nope.
No?
It was charcoal, tea tree, and peppermint. It smells like
Oh.
race fuel.
Yeah,
It smells like freaking nail polish remover.
a little bit. That's not.
Here, let's knock you out.
That's terrible smelling. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Jesus, that was bad. But, and I'm not trying to piss people off. I don't like saying this, but there's no fine line there.
Why does it look like every holiday vomited on my
And
because there's 6 children running around.
And-
5 children, sorry.
it's just,
Here's your ground tube, buddy.
Yeah.
people freaking suck. And you guys are like, I'm not saying you guys, but people are assholes. People do,
Yes,
Me-
radar, it does.
people do mean shit to everybody. Yeah, perfect. Wow, Corey Taylor said it best in a Slipknot song. People equal shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm. The language is going to go out the window.
Oh, it's definitely getting marked Big E, but I mean.
I'm. People say, "Oh well, I have a I shouldn't be allowed to hate people from, or not hate, because I don't really hate specific people, but I shouldn't be allowed to dislike people from a certain from Iraq or Afghanistan or like that, because I've lost several friends from in the war there." And I'm like, well, why not? Like, I should be allowed to not like those people
You are more than allowed to not like those people.
because they killed somebody I knew or they've hurt somebody I knew. But they're like, well, that's being racist. Well, how is that being racist? I'm not telling them when I see them, oh, I hate you.
No.
Or
racism comes down to how you treat those people. You can, you could be 100% don't like these people. I can 100% not like you because you're a gnome. But if I still treat
by the
you,
way, I'm in the kitchen.
I know you are.
Yeah, I don't know why she put that.
I don't know. But
If
I
anybody was
still-
asking here, I'll show you guys. We're gonna take a little trip.
Yep.
If you see, yep, there's a gnome
it's got a gnome in the kitchen.
in my kitchen.
But if you still treat them with respect when you see them, you just have a general distaste for them, don't like them. But if you still treat them with respect as a human being, you are not racist.
Oh, and here's the thing: I'm not disrespecting these people, but with that being said, I've had people come through the airport from those areas. And I've had friends that have been in the service and been places, and they talk about this 1,000-yard stare. And I've seen it in person on people looking directly at me while I'm checking their ID. Like, you can feel the hatred in this person towards you. And it's like, dude, the feeling's mutual here.
Yeah.
Like, we understand this.
Yeah.
Like, I hate you, you hate me. We're just going to go on about our days, and neither one of us is going to, like, we're both praying neither one of us tries to screw the other one over.
Yeah. That is not racism right there. There's no racism about that.
But people will say that's racist.
Well, they're entitled to their opinion.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody
Everyone
has
has one, and everybody thinks one of them stinks. So,
and the other thing, you know, like I said,
just keep going, man. Keep going. Let it out.
but that's what pisses me off generally, is because everybody thinks, oh, well, that's racist in this day and age, or oh, well, this is racist, or oh, that's offensive, or
what happens when you get offended? Absolutely nothing.
you know, you cry a little bit in the corner, maybe. Anyways, back to the whole New Zealand thing. So the guy's trying to propose himself as a white supremacist. He's not.
No.
Now, he did use white supremacist logos, which
I
I
can
do
draw
love.
a swastika on the side of my
No,
car.
well, the black sun.
Yeah.
Now, that is a logo a lot of people don't know that is a white supremacist logo unless you do research into it.
Kind of
and
like this is a white supremacist.
Yeah, well, I was getting to that. Supposedly, he threw the okay sign. And
okay.
if I swear to God, if anybody ever says that's a white supremacist thing on any one of these, it's not.
No.
I'm
But
just
if I catch you looking at it and it's below my waist, I'm going to punch you.
Yes. But he did it while he was in handcuffs in the photo, and CNN put it, either it was CNN or MSNBC says Christchurch, which is
it's the name Christchurch.
yeah, which is very weird for a town.
Yeah, there's an Islamic mosque.
There's
in
3
a town
Islamic mosques.
called Christchurch.
There's 3.
Yeah.
But anyways, but they said, you know, flash his white supremacist sign, and I seen it, and I'm like,
are you kidding me?
just stop. Just freaking stop. It's just
Yeah. Yeah. If you base your opinion strictly on what the media puts out, your view of reality is going to be skewed dramatically.
I mean, people suck. Like, that's it. It just comes down to it. People suck.
Yeah.
And all these people who are doing, whether it be politicians or Jonathan breaking things,
Yeah. My little,
they're just trying to divide us.
yeah. It's exactly what it is. They want to
And-
divide and conquer. And we're letting it happen.
Except for Missouri.
Well, yeah.
That's one good thing.
that's
I
awesome.
like that is
That's like freaking. Don't go-
Tennessee, Colorado. No.
I don't know.
Where is it? They're
I
making
was
the
thinking
sanctuary
different
counties.
country, but
No, the sanctuary counties.
Colorado.
And
Colorado had the sanctuary
Is
counties
it
for guns.
well, Texas basically is a
Well,
sanctuary.
sanctuary
state.
state. But see, what people don't realize, I'm gonna get.
After you, I had my little bit of rant. I'll get next to it again.
People listen too much to Webster instead of using the Oxford Dictionary like they should. They do not know the.
I'm glad that you clarified that because I seriously thought you were talking like Webster as in like somebody online.
No.
Oh,
Nobody.
leg cramp.
Oh, leg cramp.
Oh.
Nobody
Sledgehammer swings.
has read the actual Constitution. It has been rewritten 3 times
Jesus.
unconstitutionally. And the amendments that we think of when somebody says Second Amendment is not an amendment.
Hey. Oh no! Yes. No, it's wine. Never mind.
Son of a biscuit. The Bill of Rights is written as articles, which by definition in the Oxford Dictionary cannot be changed by government. They've rewritten it 3 times, made them and indoctrinated the population to think of them as amendments, which can be altered by the government. And I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Yeah, I seriously lost my train of thought there. But people listen too much, and
Keep going. Pick up a little bit.
these whole federal gun laws.
I'm not clean all of it up, just a little.
We are the
Oh, we're still gonna be
United
married for a bit.
States of America. Each state
What's up?
has its own sovereignty. We are a group of sovereign states that make up the nation.
Your kids are hungry.
Of course they are. They're always hungry. And
Call Jeets.
the elected officials that we put in power for each state have been indoctrinated as well into the new unconstitutional stuff that they bow to the federal government. Yeah, my head's getting close. Sorry. Which they do not. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my beard.
Stop looking at your beard. Like, everybody's gonna be starting to count white hairs on top of your head here in a minute.
I don't have any on my head, just on my beard. So I'm trying to hide it.
Got a few back here.
It's blonde.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I don't doubt it.
I think we scared everybody off. You only got one. I got none.
Yeah, well, such is life. And we give too much power to Big Brother and Big Government. That's where my rant's gonna stop there. And that is why we are being divided as a people and as a country. And we are willfully letting it happen. Because it's not like we have more access to information than we ever have. With internet, I mean, we're streaming live video and audio
3, 4.
in 4 places at once that can be viewed anywhere in the world right now. But people will not do a quick search on the Library of Congress website and view the actual Constitution and Bill of Rights.
They have a website.
Yes, they do. I happen to have them bookmarked on my phone home screen.
Your phone home screen.
Yeah.
Is that the same screen that you use to phone home?
Phone home.
There we go. And it's finally set again.
It's willful
Are you guys
ignorance.
making any more sense?
This country is willfully ignorant.
Sit back. Your forehead's taking up the screen.
And it outright
Come on.
pisses me off.
And wait. Yep. No, you definitely. Okay, yours is a 4. I think mine's a full 5.
Yeah.
Well, technically, if you get to where the hairline.
If you want to get it's 4.5.
Yeah, it's like 4 1/4.
Willful ignorance.
Also,
if you hadn't noticed,
we might as well
pisses me
just
off.
throw this out there.
Yep. Go ahead.
As you can see, there's 1, 2. Cox is no longer on the podcast.
Did he finally message you?
No,
Oh.
but
Okay.
I'm just not gonna.
Nope.
He's kind of, I think, still mad at me.
I don't even know why.
He's no longer on. And if he sees this and wants to message me and talk about it, then so be it. But I tried to talk to him. He won't.
Yeah.
Jared will be on when he's not teaching. We need to refill that. But Jared's a good dude. Jared is wealth of knowledge.
He is been busy a lot.
Busy is an understatement.
Yeah. I'm
But
pretty sure
Jared-
he's in a class every weekend this month.
Yes, but Jared doesn't. We have to get Jared to at least put something up on the websites.
Yeah.
Like if he can put stuff on the website for us, he doesn't have to come on. Like we'll
Right.
just make that rule. Like he can just do that for us.
I mean, some of his posts, Marketan Defense Solutions on Facebook, guys. Go read. I have it up right now on my phone.
Church one.
Yes, because I really,
That actually-
really want to read it.
I actually want to read that.
I read the first couple paragraphs, but then I got busy and had to come over here. I have no idea.
Random noises in my house. You flooded it, didn't you?
That's fine.
There we go.
Yeah. I had to get it rolling back into the cotton.
So I like that flavor. I don't know what it is, but I do like that.
It's very similar to a flavor that a lot of the vape crowd knows as unicorn milk.
Okay. I do like it.
Yeah, it's just not as strong as brand labeled unicorn milk. I was kind of disappointed.
You gotta play catch up here. You go.
I know. Gosh.
It's St. Patrick's Day. Oh, Brian, how drunk are you? And hi, Kendra. Yes. Yeah. No. You here? Come here.
Come here, Bubs.
Come here.
No, you can hang on to that.
This
hang on to your pew pew.
This yes.
It does have an orange tip.
It does have an orange tip, but yes, he's playing with a MP5. What is that? An MP5K? Yeah, that's an MP5K. And the batteries are dead, but it actually has a 3-position selector on it.
Sweet.
This was actually a present to Levi from his uncle BJ.
Nice. This kid will grab my little Nerf gun that I have at home and walk around literally going pew, 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 pew.
Levi walks around with his big one if we had batteries in it, like fully indexed, like finger fully indexed, like an operator.
I almost bought him an AR at Walmart the other day.
Oh, God.
Obviously, it was a little toy, one of those green and orange tips, and it has the lights and the sounds.
As you can see, most people know I'm an MP5 fan.
Yes,
So, like, when BJ gave this to my kid, I was extremely excited because, well, it's one of my favorite guns.
Okay, Bubba, go play.
He's like, I'm going to take back off with the pew pew.
Go pew pew your sisters.
And he's off.
Yep. He loves it. His cars, the Hot Wheels cars, and the Nerf guns and stuff. He loves them.
Yeah, that's Levi.
That's my kid.
So
We've officially hit 51 minutes.
I've hit 51 minutes of me being pissed off.
Wow.
And it's
Got to get it off the chest, man. Not gonna lie.
so this between the shit that happened in New Zealand and the shit that they're trying to pull here in America, like this whole week politically and in the firearm industry has sucked.
Yeah.
And I know we kind of focus a lot on firearms and not as much on knives and gear.
We'll get there because my wife's getting a new lens for her camera, which will will probably be able to catch flying brass.
Yeah, and I'm kind of stuck towards more of the firearm stuff lately because I'm trying to get my FFL, and I'm also trying to become an instructor to be with you and Jared. Because I think that one thing I do like to do personally is I like to teach people. I like to watch people learn. I like to learn more, so that's why I'm taking classes because I like to learn.
Yeah.
Because
never stop training. You might think you're good.
Unless you're sleeping. Then you can stop training.
Right, smart ass.
You said never stop training. I'm just saying.
You can always improve. you might be a world-class competitive shooter. But the thing about those guys
Jedi.
is, yeah, you could be Jedi.
Fast coin. Fast coin.
Yeah. But how often do you think they shoot? How often do you think they practice?
Every fucking day.
Yeah.
Jedi practices probably every day.
I mean,
If you don't know what a fast coin is, go look it up. We'll just say it. Also, now I can actually talk about it a little bit. So, you want to just be done with the rants and we'll kind of move on? Into
yeah, we'll move on a little bit.
Okay, so that's the end of the rants. Sorry.
End of rant.
End rant. So, I've had my. Actually, you talk. Whatever. Let me go grab it.
Okay. Like you've seen if you're on the live feed and heard on the podcast itself, we are coming out with beard care products because we have beards. We like beards. Not that way. Get your head out of the gutter. We like our beards. Our wives like our beards. So we got to make sure they're not too scratchy, that they smell good, because they can get stinky from sweat. The wives are working on beard oils and other beard care products. Right now, they are mixing scents and different fragrances. If you would like to get a small sample in order to help us out with feedback, go play, buddy. Message us on Facebook. Or use the contact link on our website, thedaddybrigade.com.
What, medkit? My medkit?
No, not the medkit. I'm talking about the beer stuff to get that through, and then we'll get into that other stuff. And the first 5 people to message myself, and then the first 5 people to message the Tactical Gnome over here will, in return for a truthful feedback on what you think of the scent that we send you, we'll get a free sample.
Once we get it going.
They're doing little sample bottles.
Oh yeah, okay. So
those little bottles, yeah, you'll get a little.
So 10
a little
people,
sample.
5 to him, 5 to me.
Yep, 5 to him, 5 to me. We'll tell you what's in it and what we called it, and you can send us some feedback on what you think of it. What you think of the name, what you think of the smell, free of charge, not even any shipping included. We'll cover that all because that's not even a whole lot there.
Probably not for a little bottle.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just a little tiny bottle. It's 1 day's worth. You put it on, you try it, you smell it.
You probably get 2 days out of it.
You might be able to get 2 days out of it. I mean, I personally used a little bit more than what, like the freaking directions.
I use like 3 drops or 3 or 4 drops of the big eye drop.
I use about 10 drops.
Jesus.
I don't use it every day though.
Oh, see, I do like 3 or 4 every day.
Yeah, I don't use it every day because when I go to work, I'm going to be sweating.
Is that Raider?
Yeah, that's Raider.
Yeah, yes, most people do so.
Yeah, when I go to work, I'm going to smell like sawdust or plaster or something anyway. With you, it's a little different. I mean, you're
I smell like curry.
Yeah.
That was slightly
borderline. Anywho, so yeah, just message us and then we'll message you back and get your shipping info and get some sent out to you.
Actually, we're gonna send some to one person anyways for free, without him messaging us.
Yeah, well, there's one person. But any of you other people out there listening, let us know. I don't know. We may send you a mystery set with the little information card. We'll have to talk to the wife. We may give you an option of what you want to try. We will put out a Facebook post on it and a blog post specifically on that at the website, www.thedaddybrigade.com. Since apparently social media doesn't like redirect links because they're stupid. Anywho, on to what you got.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, it's clear.
Tis clear.
No magazine. All right. So, what? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, give or take.
3 weeks ago, I got my concealed carry holster in. It's Bravo Concealment, torsion 3.0. I carry an appendix. I can also carry it in small on my back, but I carry an appendix. It's taken a little bit of getting used to, but really I wanted to review it real quick. It's super well built. As you can see, it's cut for the suppressor height sights. It's also set up for the threaded barrels. Suppressor sights there for everybody on this side over here that didn't see it. I did take, it comes with 2 clips, so one on this side, one on this side. I did take this clip off and just leave this one clip on. It does seem to ride better with just the one clip on. The retention on it is superb. It's got a nice, solid click when you put it in. I absolutely like it so far. I wore it all day yesterday while I was out making maple syrup and while I was cutting wood. I think I took it off once because of how I was moving. It was digging a little bit, but I truly did enjoy carrying it. I did actually like having it on all day. It's, like I said, it's well made. It's got a very solid click. For a while they were running them on sale. I think they were $49.
39, I thought.
Or 39. Yeah,
they were 39.
they were 39. But like I said, it's, and this is a bone stock. I got parts on order. We got Boogeyman custom sights I'm ordering. I've got a pin set from Blacklist coming. The wife won't let me order my barrel.
Son of a biscuit.
But everything else is done slowly. But yeah, I just like the general lockup of it, and I like the clips. The clips are sturdy. I mean, yes, they are plastic, but they do lock over my belt, both my belts, very well. You just need to get rid of that thing, dude.
I know it's old. Now
You
my
have an
cloak
old
stuff version 1.
But
Clips are getting stretched out for my new belt.
it locks nice, and that's my carry gun. Eventually, I'll probably be sending this bad boy out to have machine work done on the slide, or just ordering a whole new slide from Killshot. Zach's going to do some work on that for me. I've got a couple other pieces thrown at extended magazine piece, a couple other cool things. But so far, I do like the holster. I like how it sits. The one thing I've got to get used to is getting into a vehicle and having it set, because when I get in, I have to kind of like almost have it completely sideways.
That's where where an actual like EDC belt with Cobra buckle and stuff. Like I've got my new.
You mean like mine?
Yeah, like the one you have.
Yeah.
And I just got this. It's the Belt of Truth from Dangerous but Good.
And I run the SOE gear EDC rigger belts.
Yeah. They have
or rigid belts.
It's a quick like mine.
Yeah.
Here with these pants, I run the Velcro part on the outside.
Oh, see, I tuck mine.
But
I tuck mine under that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the habit because I may or may not get an appendix at some point.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of thinking I will, but that way, because when you get in a car, when you're standing, you want it a little bit tighter.
Oh yeah, that's
and then
what I
when you
lose.
get in the car, you can do a quick little Velcro loosen without having.
With mine, I still have to just tilt it sideways because of how I sit.
Right.
So instead of it being like, because it can't sit straight into my leg, so it tilts.
Yeah.
So when I'm concealed, it'll go over, but like it occasionally will show just a bit of the grip in the vehicle.
Yeah.
But when I stand up, I did learn yesterday though, after carrying it all day, it's definitely nice to put a t-shirt behind.
Yeah.
Or something. But I do carry it all day. I did carry it all day, pretty much all day yesterday.
Yeah. So
and
that's
it didn't bother me.
Yeah. Me every day, I wear a t-shirt.
I'm gonna go put this back
and a hoodie. So if I were to carry appendix, the t-shirt would be there and the hoodie would cover the back. I mean, people think I'm crazy it'll be 100 degrees out, and I'm still wearing a hoodie. That's just the way I am. I walk around Fort Myers Beach in Florida in jeans and a hoodie with a t-shirt underneath. The heat doesn't bother me as much. I mean, now most of the people run around.
On that later on.
Yeah.
As well. So.
We'll run around in shorts and a t-shirt, but that's just me. I mean, daily doesn't matter the time.
Dude, I'm already almost on number 5. You said it was St. Patrick's Day. You've just done fucked up.
I'm not completely empty yet, but my nose is plugged up. So
there's 6 down.
I had 4 for each of us, dude. Unless
Last 2.
all right. But so we did the beard oil.
Are you guys cleaning up?
We did your holster.
Blade and Barrel.
Yes.
Those guys are awesome. Oh wow, your connection went out.
Well, it went to low connection. I don't know why.
Those boxes are awesome. I'm not gonna go dig all the knife and everything out.
Yeah.
It's superb.
It's worth the money.
Yeah, it's worth. It really is.
Does your wife do boxing?
Yes, she does BoxyCharm.
Both of our wives
What-
do BoxyCharm.
Honey, what else
Okay.
boxes do you do?
It is the man
Come here
version
real quick.
of BoxyCharm, which is a bunch of makeup shit.
Levi, don't break that. What
BoxyCharm
boxes
is
do
me.
you do?
I just do BoxyCharm and Ipsy.
Okay, so she does BoxyCharm and Ipsy, which
My
is
wife
makeup.
does. Yeah,
Keeps me out of Sephora.
yeah. My wife does BoxyCharm.
That's my fault.
Oh no, I don't care. She got rid of Ipsy and got Boxy. So
She does both.
yeah.
For what? Both of you?
It's good. It's half good.
Old Firehouse Winery. I don't do many wines at all. I got spoiled. Grew up making homemade wine with my dad and my family. This I will occasionally sip on. It's not bad.
Yeah.
No. Not that. No.
Well,
It's not bad.
fine.
I love how she just sticks this in front of me like I'm supposed to.
Hey, open that, please. But
Here, you do it.
Finish that.
you
Wait.
just got some high
Our
speed gear
noses
stuff
are
too, right?
Massive.
Oh, yes. I got 2 things of my 4-piece order of high-speed gear. So
We're like nose and overdrive. Can't do it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Onyx
oh,
Planet
it smells that bacon.
had some cool stuff on sale. Don't mind me while I'm trying to do this for the ladies. Alright. So Optics Planet had some high-speed gear stuff. I put it in my cart and I just kind of let it sit there. And then they're like, oh, hey, it went on sale. Oh, hey, this price got adjusted. Okay, like 8 times in a week. And I was like, okay. So I bought a high-speed gear belt pad to attach all my pouches to. A universal rifle mag pouch, universal pistol
The
mag.
polymer taco.
Yeah, the polymer tacos, but the universal pistol mag short. That's the short. That's not the long. And then I also bought a high-speed gear blowout or bleeder blowout kit.
Yeah.
Bleeder blowout kit. I got a call and bitch about because it should have been on its way. The belt pad, it'll be a little bit. The
That's my only
two
thing
pouches
for it.
got here already.
I got
They are awesome. They fit every pistol mag that I have, regardless of what. It's out.
That's my only thing with ordering through a third party
It's out.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a deal, but then you get some minor issues that could happen. I mean, if I'm going to order something like that, I think I'm going to order directly from High Speed Gear.
You're gonna pay twice as much.
No, if you pay, how much do you pay for the pistol taco?
23.
That's exactly what it is on High Speed's website.
Is it really?
Yep, I was just on there today. Look at it because
She's not having it.
I gotta put an order in for my stuff tonight.
so I will probably order straight from iSpeed, but I'm looking at the pistol long, the regular pistol tacos.
She wants to go already. I can
Are you
tell.
ready to go?
No, we're trying to order money on.
Kids pizza.
Because they haven't cleaned up yet. Because the kids aren't listening.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Way to go, Jack Wall.
No.
What's that?
No, honey, I like this one.
But
I have
I think because I have my Dangerous but Good
You have your
Belt of
belt.
Truth.
So I have
Belt.
my belt for the belt pad. Now I got a belt pad where
my Irish action.
probably
I may or may not get a pad.
the reason I got the belt pad is so I can take belt and everything because I'm gonna wear the cheap belts for work.
Right.
Under that and go. Click, throw it on, run the range, take it off.
I will probably get. I'm gonna have to look through the different pads that are available. Have the ones that this belt will weave through.
That's a 1.7 or 1.5, right? Dangerous but
one and
good,
a half.
wire, or no, dangerous but good, Wilder, T-Rex.
Right.
Oh,
the
and-
Orion belt pad.
Pretty much everybody that makes a belt pad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me just put it that way.
Uh,
Or you can spend
Get it.
$200 and buy one from SOE and have one that says made in the motherfucking USA.
yeah. But get a belt pad because I like this belt. And I've been asked like 4 times now between my wife and my oldest, isn't that uncomfortable? Because it's freaking rigid. All get out.
Go feel mine. You've seen mine.
Yeah.
You felt mine.
Yeah. But get a belt pad
Put it over. See that table right
because
there? Put that right over there.
that I can weave this through because I like it for daily dress wear too because it's the black.
I wear a all black SOE one every day, and I have at least probably 7 or 8 people at work that want to buy one of their belts or buy mine. They want to buy mine or buy one of their belts, and I tell them, look, it's a 4 to 6 week wait, and it's $60 to $75.
Yeah, mine was 80. And
They're
it's-
worth it. If
Yeah.
you guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
looking for a solid either belt like his, why is your phone coming up, Luke?
I don't know why it's doing that, but
If
whatever.
you're looking for a solid EDC belt, you have the Belt of Truth, you have SOE Gears, EDC rigid belts.
Yep.
They're good belts.
Yeah.
I have
And
2 of them.
they
I have an
are
everyday one.
Not uncomfortable because they're
Yeah,
rigid.
I
It's great.
yeah.
I love it.
they do actually flex a lot. Surprisingly,
But it's not so much that they,
They flex, but they don't-
keep it. They keep your pants and stuff hugged right in one spot.
yeah. So they don't.
It doesn't
and it's
matter how
not
much you're
uncomfortable.
hanging on it. Like you can stand on this belt and it's not going to bend over.
Well, look, when I came to your house the
Yeah.
one night when we did the EDC show,
Yeah.
I had that belt on. I had a Leatherman on one side. I had my fixed blade on the other. My keys.
But you need to talk to Jared about the fixed blade issue.
What?
Apparently, a fixed blade doesn't matter the length or whatever in Ohio is considered a deadly weapon. Not a carry.
Tough shit.
I know.
I carry 2, 3, 2. I have 2. Yeah. Hey. Come here,
Fluffer nugget.
This is my little guy. Okay. So
But yeah, I was looking today, and I think I'm gonna get some high speed Palmer tacos.
So this is my little real quick. And then I'll give them back.
See you, Radar. Have fun in Jersey.
Oh my god, you're so scared. So this is
Been to
my
Camden. No thanks.
new little. Actually, it's the way.
For those of
It's
you
the
on
way
the
to do it.
podcast that cannot see, he
There
is
is a
holding a lantern.
Fluffy lion head bunny in my hand that kind of looks like, oh, you mentioned him. That kind of looks like the gopher from Caddyshack.
Kind of.
Okay, he looks like the gopher.
It's got Don King.
He's super scared right now. Oh, shit. Ah, oh, head. Like I just said, super scared.
Welcome to my life. I use molting.
Ow, just
Molting's
shredded my hand.
No, he says like
You all just seen that. Thanks. Can I have the bunny back?
It's a metalhead
Come here.
Can you tell I grew up on a farm with lots of animals?
Okay, so his name is Lenny Kilmeister. After Lenny Kilmeister from
bunny.
whatever. So
It's a metal
yes,
bunny.
he's being well. the kid got him a little riled up and scared. But he's a good buddy. I bought him for my wife for Valentine's Day. He's been around for a couple of episodes, but we haven't brought him out.
You were not of age yet.
So, but like I said, come here, you little shithead. There you go. He's not happy. He is super scared.
Get back over here.
Yep.
If he cuts open this freaking bruise or this burn again, I'm not gonna be happy.
Let me.
Yeah, let's put him back in the cage right now, please. Thank you.
Back to the crate and go. I'll just let your husband do it.
Yeah.
Okay. As you can see,
Clean up and I'll order pizza.
bunny hair. Bunny hair. Bunny blood. Yeah. My bunny draws blood. Ouch. We're both gonna walk away. We'll be right back. Okay.
Sorry, we didn't run away.
Damn, he got a good one.
Yeah, he got you a little bit.
Oh yeah, he did. So yes, he's a good bunny when he wants to be. I just get really having fun of. Actually, the other night when the tornado, we had tornado warnings. That's another thing I wanted to talk about.
Okay, well, let's get into it.
So Thursday night,
Yep.
we both had tornado warnings.
Yep, my sirens went off twice within the half an hour time.
Mine didn't at all.
Which is freaking weird.
They tested them Friday morning to make sure it worked out.
Well, I should hope so.
I guess it wasn't working.
Oh, well, that would make sense. Why it didn't go off, considering
So they had
the
to.
tornado was didn't touch down, but it was in Kentucky, the same system.
No, they had.
I didn't see anything that touched down.
They had two confirmed EF zeros. One that way, and another one like right that way. Oh yeah. They had one in like North Canton, and then one like right down here.
Friggin' like Beloit area.
Yeah, like EF zeros, which is 80-mile-an-hour sustained winds.
Yep. Did it
Still.
confirm touchdown though?
They had two. And the area that we're talking about is 5 to 6 miles down the road from me. Right
South,
as I was
5 to 6 miles south.
right as I was pulling in the driveway. Sketchy night. One thing
we
I
heard
found
about
out,
Maple Tree coming.
Yeah. and this guy, because I'm such a good friend, called him and was like, dude, get your ass in like whatever shelter that you have.
My house is blocked. We were all downstairs.
Good. And I
already had Noah playing.
well, I didn't know if you did. I didn't know. I was like, oh shit, like, please make sure like they're okay. Because I know you guys don't have a basement.
Nope.
And like Tanya and them were already in the basement. And I was making, at one point in time, I had Keith, my wife, and my mom on the phone, like trying to fight for me to answer at the same time. We dodged a serious bullet. It never touched down. It didn't touch down as big as they thought it was going to. A lot of rain. Some areas got hail. God, your bunnies are brat.
Little bastard, I know.
We got just a little bit of rain. That was it, which I was surprised.
We got a lot of rain, and then it went eerie quiet, and then we got a lot of rain.
And then the wind picked up, and it was that real bad, like, it sounded like a freight train going through, and then it started coming down the chimney while I was in the basement.
Yeah.
The wind
Yeah.
blowing down the
Yeah.
chimney.
When you hear a tornado, sounds like a freight train.
I've been through two.
Yeah. When I was in Civil Air Patrol in high school, well, I was junior high, because I quit right after my freshman year. Then when that tornado hit Stark County, the cadets were not allowed, but the senior members went and did perimeter control to keep looters out where that tornado went through Canton. My mom was up there helping.
Oh, when that tornado went to Clark, I was a teal. We were at the mall right before.
I
We
drove
would have
through-
left 5-10 minutes.
I
later,
drove
we were
through
probably
the-
in middle.
I drove through the front edge of it and drove through the range. That sounded like murder. No, that sounded like song.
Okay, you hit anything on this house.
Yeah.
You ain't
Drove
gonna
through the
hit.
front edge of it, and like the wall cloud was like right here, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, and then it
But
hit
if you
downwards.
go down and look, if you look, there's still you can tell where it was. It took out.
I am mad that I don't have a basement in the house I live in, but I feel better because it's entirely blocked.
Did you see the new thing?
Still don't trust it.
For people who have like trailer homes, stuff like that. I can't remember where it's one of my friends posted because they just put it in that wide on the foundation.
Right.
But they do it as a front porch or a back porch, and they dig
Oh
down
yeah,
in
the little
back.
shelter thing.
It's
Yeah.
shelters now. It's
Yeah.
disguised as a porch. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't trust block because I've seen. I mean the one house
Florida.
that they showed in Tennessee, solid block house, was now in the woods 100 yards
Yeah.
away. I'm like, nope. Like,
Yeah, I mean, but we're safer than somebody in a standard wood frame.
thanks.
You have a basement.
Yeah,
It
this house,
doesn't have a basement.
yeah,
the
this
exact
house would
same
go
house.
away.
Yeah, but you have a basement.
kind of like the
Our
dungeon.
You
basement,
have not
would,
seen the basement of my other
our
property.
basement would probably fall in.
You think that's a dungeon? There's
And
still
Josh's
coal
old
on the
apartment,
floor.
They had the well in the basement.
Scary.
Yeah.
They had like the friggin' ring well in their basement. Like, you know the well from the movie The Ring?
Yeah.
Like it looked like that.
Yeah. My other
Scary.
house, it is 4-inch block, not like 8-inch by
Yeah,
16
so it
inch.
was regular brick.
Little, no, it's like ceramic block. It's weird. But there's the coal stove is still down there. There was still coal plastered to the ground in the room where the chute was for the coal. It's, you think your basement's a dungeon? My basement's a dungeon.
I just read this. Did you see that? Brewed by 100% renewable electricity.
From wind power. Sweet!
There you go, folks. That's why Budweiser, I don't care what anybody says,
It's
They're doing it
backwards
right.
on my phone. That's weird.
they're doing it right. So,
Yep.
Anyway, so with that being said, we had some shit weather. I realized that my happy ass needs to make a basement kit, tornado kit, whatever you want to call it. I got to put some candles. I need to get some bell fangs.
Belfax, yeah. They have them. They're on Amazon. They're like $30, and they come with the extended battery.
Actually, I found a little bit better one for 60, I
Was
think.
it the UV8?
I don't know. It was a 2-channel. It was a Belfang.
2 channels.
Yeah, they're
It's a
2
freaking
channels.
ham radio, dude. It's got to have more than 2 channels.
It said,
UHF and VX dual band.
or yeah, dual
Yeah.
band. I'm
So
sorry,
yeah,
dual
that's,
band.
that's every.
But it was, they were like $60. It was like Jared's, the
Probably.
red one.
That's a UV5, but it had the longer battery.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get those for $35. That's
Oh,
what-
okay. But there was 2 though.
Oh
I
yeah,
think for
that's
60.
that's yeah. You can even get a 5-pack for like $100.
Yeah. I only need 2.
Well,
And her.
no, you need 3 minimum because you have Levi. He may not be
But he
running
can
around.
hear-
Right.
Yeah.
I would get 4. If you're gonna get some with like the size of my family, I have
I probably.
2
How
Balfax.
far is the distance on that?
They are technically a ham radio.
So like my mom.
You're gonna get.
Can my mom?
That's gonna be touchy.
5 miles.
They're not. The Baofeng by itself is not where you're going to think of a ham radio and you're going to say, oh, I'm talking to somebody in Russia.
Yeah, no, you can't. You need a boost.
Those are for local people. Like, you might be able to get to your mom because there's not a whole lot of obstruction. But, like, at my house, when.
I wouldn't be able to talk to you.
No, probably not. Carl left my house. He has UV8s.
Yeah.
I have UV5s. He went up through Youngstown because he lives in Ravenna.
Yeah.
No, he lives in Ravenna.
Vienna, yeah.
He got about a mile and a half away from my house before he could not hear me because of all of the buildings.
Well, see, I have nothing.
And we
between
didn't
you.
tweak anything. We just picked a random channel off the OHMM channel list.
Okay.
And went from there. But
Yeah, I have to.
yeah, I mean, a
I
Baofeng,
need to
you
actually start waving at people.
like I had tuned into our local NOAA station is 162.500 megahertz. Jared actually pointed me into the Skywatch
Yeah,
frequency that I
that's
listened
nice.
to. Yeah, because it was actually a group of ham
I can
stations.
actually, I think I can pick that up. The one cool thing that I
listen
will
to
say,
YPD all the time.
the one, I don't have to listen to YPD. I call one of their guys.
Yeah.
Go, hey, what the hell's going on?
I can't broadcast because I'm not ham. I can listen in all I want.
I can call them and go, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
So the one cool thing that BMW did is they put a weather band in my car.
Awesome.
So on the drive up here, they're yelling at me, oh, hey, check the weather band, check the weather band. And I'm like, I don't have anything. And I was like, oh, shit, I forgot this thing has a weather band in it. So I cranked it to the weather band while I'm driving home, and it's not saying anything that we're getting via.
Well, you were in the Pittsburgh area.
No, I had the Ohio one. I have it set to the Ohio channel. I can pick all of them.
Oh, yeah.
So I have it set to our area, but we're getting more updates via the live feed from the news station than we are on the weather band. So, like, I'm catching the live feed, and then the weather band is updated, and I'm like,
the thing you got to remember about like listening in on the NOAA channels, the NOAA frequencies, it's an automated message.
Yeah,
and it goes through its whole spiel.
Biggest.
Here's the
And
problem:
then
this is where I see a problem. Should a shit hit the fan situation come? So you're gonna have the live stuff, you're gonna have the radio stuff, and then you're gonna have But you're going to have the live, and then you're going to have the radio, and then you're going to have the recording.
Yep.
And so what the recorded's saying is going to be on a delay versus the live and the radio. And what the radio is going to say is going to be on a delay versus the live. So if they're saying, hey, go here or get in the shelter here now, it may be 10 minutes later or 20 minutes later that you hear it on the other two.
Yeah.
So
that's where you listen to live, and then you have your local little group.
Well, like for my instance, driving home, like I called my mom and I was like, hey, if they got to go to the basement, am I driving into this? And my stepdad's like, no, just go. And I'm like, okay, like, I mean, I'm expendable, like, to my family. Like, you know, as in I'm the male, so I will risk my life. But, like, you know, so here I am.
My family's safety is definitely more important than my own personal safety.
But driving into this, like, I had nothing. And then all of a sudden, torrential downpour. And then nothing. And I'm like, and it's dark. And I'm going, oh, shit. Like, this thing's going to come down right the hell on top of me. Or in my vicinity, and I'm not going to see it. Yeah. But, oh, well, at least I know where it's not dropping on my family's house.
Right.
Well, we kind of went a little long on this one. But I definitely need to get a basement kit.
Yeah.
So with that, like we had talked about like our winter survival kit. So with the basement kit, you want candles, radios, batteries, flashlights.
Buy a giant pack of Crayola crayons.
Yes, because we talked about this.
Each crayon is 30 minutes.
My kids are maniacal.
Go. Come on.
Cynical.
Hey. Come on, please.
Out.
Please. I love you. Please go.
My kid's cynical little
Each
laugh.
crayon is 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yes.
If you buy a 100 pack.
That's Crayola. I think if you buy the Rose Arts or the cheaper ones, it probably will go like 45 minutes.
Yeah, some of the cheaper ones have a higher paraffin content, which will let them burn a little bit longer.
He's allergic to.
That sucks.
My kid's allergic to paraffin.
Wow. Yeah. Gonna have to get a lot of beeswax.
We had to buy a whole special, like his sunscreen. Oh crap.
That's all right. Well,
yeah. His sunscreen is special issue. Hold on.
Burt's Bees?
No, it's
What's up, Brad? Yeah. So your basement blackout kit with when weather gets real bad or whatever, you know, candles or, I mean, if you add 100 pack of crayons or
candles. But so you
candles,
need
flashlight, batteries, a weather radio, whether it be a hand crank.
I have a weather radio over here. I'll show you. The bitch never went off. And I have it set to Cleveland. Because, like, where I'm at, Cleveland Central.
What's the power that's coming out of
my mom has the same one, and it'll pick it up. I think it's the wiring in this house that blocks it.
Run a basic solid core copper wire out and up the side of your house, and then it comes in that you can wrap around the antenna in your basement.
I mean, I gotta drill a hole in my fucking house.
Do you have existing cables that come in?
Yes. I'm being a smart.
I know you are. But run that in so that if the weather starts to get bad and you need to go downstairs, you just wrap that wire around it. That extends your antenna.
But this,
If your mom picks up
Cleveland
out there just fine, you've got some kind of interference. And you extend that. You extend that antenna outside, and it's going to be more likely to pick up. Blankets, especially in the basement, because
coverage.
Yeah.
Blankets are good for not only sitting on, but
wrapping up and covering yourself up. Yeah, I mean,
that's a guy that is cool to have watching for a second. What's up, Michael? Mr. Tad Junkie himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
A lot, huh?
I want to introduce this dude to Tad, but he's a cheap ass like myself.
I got 4 kids, dude.
I got 1 kid and I'm a cheap
you
ass.
You got 1 kid.
And I'm a cheap ass, but I do have one thing of Tad, and that's my shag master. I have
nothing.
it.
I have nothing.
It's expensive, but it's worth it.
And my Facebook Messenger is blowing up in one of the groups I'm on. You have it silenced, don't you? Yeah. Well, you. Oh my gosh.
I have work, so I can't.
Well.
I told Stevie to get on there.
Yeah, she just.
If anybody wants to know what's dinging over here, well, tough. Wait, is it dinging up here too?
Yeah, it's dinging up here on my.
Is it dinging?
A little bit. That little.
Or is it on your phone?
No, that's my computer that you're hearing.
Dude, we gotta mute that because they can hear that on the actual video.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Of the recording, and then I get yelled at by.
Boom. There.
I get yelled at by Struthers police officers that listen to our podcast.
I'm sorry. We're getting close to the end.
So.
And it's Sunday night. We usually have a Sunday night meeting of sorts.
But anyways, in water and other stuff, we got. Honey has a bag of like probably 50 freaking
50 freaking what?
Candles.
Candles? Yeah, I've got.
I love how I see like cameras and almost said cameras, but candles. Like, we have all kind of. Candles.
You said candles. I heard cameras because I was reading cameras.
We have all kind of candles and stuff, but we got to put it. And I have like 10 rolls of toilet paper. Toilet paper is wonderful because if your house blows away, you still have
toilet paper in a 5-gallon bucket with kitchen trash bags and a half a pool noodle that's been slit lengthwise. Got yourself a camping toilet.
Ah, yes. I have heard that. So, anyways, yes, it just I need to make a little Tupperware. Not a little, but
no. You just buy a 5-gallon bucket with a lid.
No. I mean like a storage unit. To put everything in the basement.
You've got your toilet, and then you put your.
But I want to put all the water. Like I want to put a case of water and stuff in there.
It might seem weird. It's a little expensive, but Flowtech makes.
Who the hell sent us that? What is that?
That was my wife messaging me.
Oh Jesus, that's
the lens she's buying.
Damn.
I'll
take what's underneath there for 200 or 300.
300. That's a Canon Rebel lens.
Oh, that's a lens.
Yeah. But. Even with the 5-gallon bucket, you have your toilet, the water, but like I said, with Flowtech.
And at that, I think we're almost finished, but we do have to do a shot of Jameson. Honey, do we have Jameson? Huh?
But
can you help find it real quick?
Okay, what was I saying? With the water, Flowtech makes it's a 6.5-gallon. It looks like a gas can, but it's
yeah. You should.
I have
told me about that.
Use that, and you can take the lid off. It doesn't have any of the stupid check valve in it, so
this is mainly for like if your house gets knocked off its foundation and
if you have a basement, store extra water,
or if you're like me and don't have jack shit in your basement.
I don't have a basement, so
I need to get on the.
Do you buy juices? Your wife is throwing shit on.
Wow, you just brilliantly.
We actually have 6.
I just have one.
We have 6.
I drank the big bottle.
because we get juicy juice because the kids love fruit juice.
Yes.
You take those, clean them out when you're done with them.
Juicy juice isn't all that great.
I know, but WIC covers it because we used to have WIC, so we had a bunch of them.
That's all the Jameson. Otherwise, I have Singleberry, Di Serono, Captain Morgan.
It's
I have Cabo Wabo, Winter
Do you want-
Jack,
I don't really
Jack?
care.
100 Proof Captain, and Pinnacle.
I don't care. But
We'll just split this
we
one.
once those juicy juice containers.
No,
are
we'll split
empty,
this one.
I fill them with water
You guys need to do an
It's-
entire show one day with those.
and stick them in the cupboard.
Oh God.
That is mostly what I store my water in. Because that's scary.
While standing
Tic Tac
takes 2
shots.
shots. Oh Jesus, there.
Please go. Please go, children.
I have Tic Tac shot too.
Go now.
This is how you do it in 10 seconds.
Shot glass from the.
I'm working on it.
But yeah, I store extra water in those juicy juice containers. They're a half gallon.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're using the actual plastic container.
Yeah. Once it's empty, because we drink a lot of fruit juice because the kids love fruit juice and fruit and vegetables and
So do I.
yeah. So once that's
That
empty,
like blows my mind because like you see kids like I see a lot of kids that don't
yeah.
like fruits and vegetables.
I'm choosing your shot glass. It's gonna go up
Yeah,
there.
whatever. But yeah, that's what I use for water storage because I
Now do you
don't-
run it through a filter after you dump it through there?
I have tap water in there right now. I do have water purification
What?
tablets, and we have a gas stove, which you do too.
I'm allowed to say
what? That if I have to,
You
I
have to show
can
the front of your shot glasses
boil
for various
the
reasons.
water.
Business,
Read the-
non-business.
Read the front of your shot glasses.
Yes,
Check
I
your
know.
face.
Okay.
Well, hold on. This is for the end.
Yeah,
So-
that's for the end. So, but that's how I store my water. If I have to, I can drop a
They're
tablet
It is
into
Do you
the
have anything up there?
into the half gallon of water. Like I can drop a purification tablet, or I can put it on the stove, light it with a match, and boil it if I have
Let's
to.
just see what I gave
But I mean, yeah, with water like that, that's how we usually store it because I found that flow tool can leaks like an MFR.
Well.
I'm sure there are little something I could do about it to make it quit leaking, like squirt some silicone in the cap to seal it up better.
Imagine if we have Scotty and Doug
But-
on that episode.
Anywho,
That's gonna be a
Well, yeah.
I think
I noticed with that, like we did need. Hold on. Is that everybody?
that's my mother.
Okay. Well, with that,
So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up.
because we got to get to our meeting real quick,
Yeah, we got a meeting coming up. It's
and I need actual. Friggin'
Yeah, we need
nicotine.
to get some nicotine in food. My normal nicotine is right here. We've been hitting on it all night, but Zach,
So, shot of luck.
parental advisory, explicit content. That fits you more than me, man.
Okay, we'll trade. This is
You're looking
actually,
at it, give me John
this is
Dillon.
actually my shot glass
Shot
that somebody
of
bought for me.
luck.
So, shot of Jameson
I
I
for
don't believe
the
in luck. I believe in
for
divine
the,
intervention.
St. Patrick's Day. But this is to everybody out there, to all our dudes serving overseas, to
Yeah.
everybody watching
Have a
this.
massive hangover at work tomorrow.
This is for you guys.
Yep.
And at that, there's our stack of beer cans. Wait. Hold on.
Yep. Got a nice
Boys
stack
and
going.
girls.
Nice little stack.
I love to have my Murphys.
Other than that,
With that, folks, we're gonna call it a night. We will see you next week.
next week should be the AK episode. Should be.
Should be, as long as
If I
everything.
have to make food, then if Mike is here, remind me. No.
Now,
Okay.
I'm going to say this now so it gets out to him. Mike Alexander. If you're reading this or seeing this or hearing this, next week we're doing the AK episode. Bring AKs. That also goes to you, Jared.
And if I make food, I promise I won't put onions in it because I
Yep.
won't want to kill you.
And the wife will have a new camera lens, which will be fantastic for photos on the website.
yank.
You're looking at this one.
I know. But the wife will have a new lens to use for that episode. We will get some fantastic pictures because we want to shoot AKs. I have never once
We want to shoot.
touched an AK.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know whether to call you a communist or a pussy.
I've never had the opportunity.
I've shot several. I've never shot a full auto. That's my.
I grew up with
Never shot a full
long gun,
auto.
bolt action, and shotguns. Chocolate wine.
Oh yes.
Thank my grandmother.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
with that,
We're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
With that, I'm Keith the Bearded Tank.
I'm Zach the Tactical Ugly Ass Gnome. No, we're not gonna go with that. I'm Zach the Tactical Gnome. This is Keith the Bearded Tank.
Daddy
Happy
Brigade
St.
Podcast.
Patrick's Day. Daddy Brigade Podcast. Out.
Yeah, the only thing that's not here is single barrel, Di Serrano, Captain Morgan.
Wow, that was terrible. What?
Oh, I still have those?
Oh my god, dude. That one was long.
An hour and 38 minutes. That wasn't as long as the AR episode.
Hold on.
The
That's
AR
not-
episode was longer.
They don't work. Oh, they work.
Well, and that's what we had Jared on that. Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
All right,
I forgot
grab,
I had those.
I gotta get out.
What, you can't juggle more than 2 cans per hand?
I got 4.
Yeah, you got 2 cans per hand.
No, I just need you to hand them to me.
They're my flask I was looking for the other day. They're my nickname since high school.
Flask?
Leprechaun.
Oh, yeah.
Tank ass.
Oh, I have that. Shit.
Shit. Hey,
Stop.
hey, Keith. This side is a Sherman. This side is a Tiger.
Can I make you guys play
No.
what the hell's in the shot glass?
I mean, I'm game, but
I'm sure your wife probably wants to leave.
I don't know. The kids are just being nuts. Our noses are on overload, so we won't make it
I
very many
don't
more
doubt
sense.
We probably need to pull up the chat.
yeah. Pull up.
I'm gonna just run it off.
Okay. I'm good with that.
I gotta go on. I'm gonna order some. We got the website off my friend that makes candles.
Well, what's up, everybody?
So we're gonna order that.
Me and Keith are
So
running
obviously
off
on
of just
occasion
my
I'm ordering
phone
my
tonight.
shit from Reed tonight. 'cause-
What?
What?
Oh, we're doing wonderful. We may or may not be slightly intoxicated.
Fuck, I can make you guys some bitch shit out there.
Slight Patrick's Day, man. Come on.
Hey, first off,
I'm sorry, go lay down.
and you're not supposed to be playing with Gizmo.
Get off of Gizmo. Where's Gizmo?
It is.
Upstairs.
This is Gizmo.
Well, Zach's the Irish one, not me. I'm German. So that doesn't look good for me either. But we just got done finished recording a podcast. Ooh, Jack
Hey,
Daniels.
keep up with these Irish jokes, and I'm gonna jump off my bar stool here and punch somebody as soon as I'm done with my whiskey.
In the kneecaps.
You are way less Irish than you shit your face.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll wear my knee pads in.
I take it crosses on tonight.
Yep.
Hi, Bradley. Please.
So what was the topic of your podcast?
Kinda look like I-
Well, it was kind of a rant about the New Zealand
no.
crap, the court's ruling
registration.
that you could sue Remington for the Sandy Hook shooting, and